There's a phrase in the fitness industry of you can't out train a bad diet, or you can't outrun a bad diet as well. I think that's what they're trying to say as well. So effectively saying, if you eat shit, if you live shit, it doesn't matter how much training you do, you're not going to get an amazing body or an amazing this or amazing that. That's in the general fitness community. In the sort of like the diet community, the idea is that what you eat is the most important thing. Abs are made in the kitchen, not in the gym, stuff like that. And then if you go to the furthest extreme, say the vegan ideology, where they will go on and on about how the diet is what does everything. In fact, you can eat as much as you want on a healthy diet and you will still get fit and slim and all that kind of stuff. So it's all about diet, or what you eat is very, very important. And one of the studies which is promoted a lot is the Okinawan, I don't know if it's an Okinawan experiment or Okinawan just research, where what they say is that the people that live in Okinawa in Japan, which is an island at the bottom of Japan, have some of the longest life expectancy, and they're considered to be the healthiest people in the world. And they're like, right, what is it that's in their diet that makes them so super healthy? And it's like, yeah, they eat a lot of rice and a bit of fish. That's about it. They don't really have much red meat or processed meat or anything like that. It's mostly vegetables, rice, fish, that, and soy. Loads of soy. Like, the Asians love their soy. Anyway, what I'd say is, if you expand that out to just Japan in general, I lived out there for a year and I got to really know the country very well while I was there. And Japan in general has one of the highest life expectancies. If you take out all the unfortunate people that commit suicide because they missed their train on time, the general life expectancy is very, very high there, and as is the health expectancy as well. Health expectancy is a different measure. So you've got, I can live to 100 years old, but I've got 15 broken hips and 15 heart bypasses. That's not as good as somebody that goes, I live to 80, but I'm still healthy, and then just pass me in the sleep. Anyway, so the idea is that, right, is there something in the, are all Japanese people eating super healthy or something like that? What is it? And my take from it is the West, everyone in the Western Hemisphere, have this fairy tale belief of what it's like in Japan. We just imagine it, that all they're doing is eating slivers of sushi, sashimi, just like, the purest rice you could possibly get, and just dashes of soy sauce, and maybe a sip of sake once a week, and generally living super healthy lives. Are they hell? When I was living there, and the people that I knew and the people I got to know, the lifestyle in Japan is what I would consider to be one of the unhealthiest lifestyles I've ever seen. And I'm not like, there are some people that will live a very healthy lifestyle, but the amount of people that were so into their smoking, like here in Scotland, in the UK, lots of places in America as well, you're not allowed to smoke outside, or you're not allowed to smoke in work, or you're not allowed to smoke in your car, or wherever it is. There, all the restaurants, you open the door, smoke billows out. As you're smoking at restaurants, you're smoking at bars, you're smoking in the street, you're smoking at McDonald's, all that kind of stuff. So they smoke a lot, just like normal tobacco. So you think, right, okay, that must mean they have lots of like lung cancer, surely, or something like that. The next thing is, they say, but their food, their diet is really healthy. It's like, oh my goodness, they love deep fried everything. You go for a bento box of something, and it will be deep fried vegetables. Yeah, maybe vegetables, or it'll be chicken. Or there's even some places where you can get raw chicken to eat, which Kim and I, my wife, were just like, out of all the raw things we've eaten in Japan, raw chicken, we're not going to go there. So they'll pretty much eat anything, and they'll deep fry almost anything as well. But they won't realise that, deep frying, is that bad? I thought that's good. It tastes great. The very little concept. The next thing is their soy. You think, oh, a little bit of soy sauce, that's very good. The amount of salt that they consume as well. So, and then the younger generation that's out now, the amount of McDonald's and KFCs and pizzas that they are seeing from, let's say, American TV shows or American adverts, and they're going, oh, I want a McDonald's. Granted, whenever I went into McDonald's in Japan, the staff there were amazing. They were beautiful. They were slim. They were so polite, and the food was presented in a McDonald's restaurant. They consider it a restaurant, not just a fast food joint. In a McDonald's restaurant, the food comes out from the actual people, just like how it comes out in the pictures and the posters that you see for McDonald's. You're like, holy crap, I thought that was only like pre-prepared for advertising kind of stuff. It's like, no, it actually looks that good. So, and then also the next thing I would say is that generally they have an incredibly unhealthy relationship between work and family life. So the amount of people that will work and work and work, and they will do 12-hour shifts every day. If it's not 7 days a week, it's 6 days a week, and they'll have one day off, and even then they'll probably have another job. If their boss says we're going out drinking, everyone has to go out drinking with the boss. No one is allowed to go home before the boss passes out unconscious. If you have a boss who's like loves the drinking, loves going to strip bars, even if you're married with kids, you still go out and go to the strip bars and get wasted with your boss. It's just the thing that you do. And even if you're drinking until 4 a.m, you still go to work hardcore the next day. The amount of businessmen you would see on the train going to work that were steaming drunk, smoking away. You just think, how is this place not in an epidemic of just disease and death? The next thing you can say is they also live in some of the most condensed, population dense areas that is just so polluted as well. Japan has a population, I think it's like 120 million, double what UK has got, yet the actual livable areas are so minute because the rest is all mountains and forests, that the actual cities are super air polluted as well. So you're just like, okay, how the heck are these people considered to be, and the stress that they have under work as well is unbelievable. Anyway, so there's all these factors. When I was there just going, how are these people healthy? I do not understand what's going on here. And there's two things that I could figure out while I was there. The first one is they drink green tea. They actually have vending machines that sell green tea, which is actually brown by the time it comes out the vending machine, and they actually enjoy it. They don't drink it for a health drink. They go, oh, can of Coke or a green tea? Oh, I'll have a green tea. Yeah, fine. I drink it and go, if you have a sniff of it, you know those little flakes of food you would get for your goldfish? That's what it smells like. And you go, that's disgusting. Who the hell drinks this? But again, they're like, yeah, drink it. The benefits of green tea are unbelievable. Now, the second one is the main one, which I think is the one that kind of gives it all away, is this idea of low level, and also none of them go to the gym. None of them go to the gym. Like Kim and I got a membership at a gym there, and there's only about 5 people in there ever at any time. Anyway, so yeah, again, they're not into their fitness really. Whenever we tell them, oh yeah, in Scotland we have a marathon once a year, they're like, what's a marathon? You're like, oh, when you run 26 miles or 28 miles, and they're like, why would you do that? What's that about? Huh? So yeah, the idea of fitness or going for a jog or anything like that is, it's like, for a lot of them, are just like, I think I've heard of that, but I don't know anybody that does that. Anyway, so the last thing, which I think are the two things. The one thing is the green tea, and the second one, I think, is the general level of low-level physical activity which they do every single day. So what the important bit here is the idea that going to the gym for 1 hour cardio session and then a shower afterwards a day is all good and great. However, if every day you're cycling to work, cycling back from work, and you're just every single day, and then cycle to the shops, walk to the shops, carry your bags and all that kind of stuff, that low level of physical activity every day is far more productive for lifelong health. And I think that's because you would see 90-year-old chain smokers just like puffing away on their little bicycle, going at slower than walking pace, but on their bicycle, going down to the shops, get their shopping stuff, put it in the back of their baskets, slowly pedal home, and you kind of go, oh my god, what are you doing? Just drive. But then you kind of go, there is nowhere to drive. You just kind of go, it's the fact that even though he's 90 years old, he's getting on his bicycle every day, multiple times a day. And that's what I think is probably the biggest thing for general life health, general physical health, is not blasting it high intensity interval training cardio in the gym with extra fast drum and bass music. It's actually just general physical low level continuous activity throughout the day, which is something which you just can't change in your society. So I don't think necessarily it's always diet. I don't think it's smoking, diet, stress, food, noise, all that kind of bullshit that you think of it. It's just being that little bit physically active every single day is the biggest benefit for lifelong health and fitness and longevity than anything else. If you've got any other ideas, let me know. Cheers. Bye-bye.